Best practices for toddlers really mirror what we just discussed for infants. Toddlers still do best when they have that continuity of care by a primary teacher, have warm and responsive care, have appropriate expectations for their stage of development, and respect for their interests. Communication skills are beginning to develop quickly during this age, so teachers ask questions, listen patiently, label absolutely everything, and continue to respond to nonverbal cues. Teachers use positive guidance strategies with toddlers, such as modeling appropriate interactions, using words to express what the toddler might be feeling, redirecting to help them control behavior, and using positively worded sentences rather than saying no all the time. Also, teachers understand that children test limits at this age, and that this behavior is part of a developing sense of autonomy. Setting up in an appropriate environment is important for developmentally appropriate practices. Having a balance of sensory, stimulating, and calming environment is appropriate. Teachers should display children's artwork and allow children to explore messy activities rather than worrying about activities being too noisy or too dirty. Classroom organization is still important, and also providing spaces for individual and small group play helps children to promote budding friendships. Outdoor space should be geared towards their age with toys and climbing structures that are size appropriate. We will also discuss toddler environments in more detail next week. Exploration and play is another area. As we know, play is important in learning and development. Teachers should support play by following the child's interests, not intruding or interrupting when they are engaged, and expanding on their play. Toddlers should be given a variety of materials to explore, including art materials, sturdy books that are again culturally diverse and organized. Toddlers respond to routines and schedules, but teachers should remain flexible to individual children's needs. Repetition is key to mastery of skills for toddlers. Allowing enough time for toddlers to do this is important, and even more important for children with special needs. Nap time can be an especially challenging part of a toddler's day. Teachers have to be creative and flexible to attend to individual toddlers' needs for comfort, ability to relax, and unfamiliar sleeping situations. For example, a toddler may sleep with parents at home, and being alone or on a cot may be very difficult for them. Just like working with infants, teachers need to create positive relationships with families. Communication, listening skills, and welcoming parents are all ways to build relationships. Sure ways to break down the relationship with parents is to be an expert or to blame parents for their child's behavior, or only discuss problems at the end of the day. Exit the lecture now and watch the video on inclusion of a toddler with disabilities in a classroom.